In Ukraine in a new book and honoring Utah's fallen soldiers. We're going to show you the special gift given to a father who lost his son in Afghanistan right now on KSL-5 News at 6. Coming up next.
And a unique gift for one father this Memorial Day. We have a closer look as he remembers his son who was killed in Afghanistan 4 years ago.
Through Monday. Memorial Day will always be more special to those who lost loved ones serving our country. And for one Utah man who lost his son 4 years ago in Afghanistan, this particular holiday will look a little bit different because of a gift he received this afternoon. He invited our Alex Cabrero to be there as he received this gift. And Alex, this one comes with all the emotions, doesn't it?
Yeah, it certainly does, Mike, and there were definitely a few tears today. Now, by now, many of us in Utah know the story of Staff Sergeant Taylor Hoover. He is from Utah and was one of the Marines killed during the American withdrawal in Afghanistan back in 2021. And, you know, we've done a few stories with his father, Darren Hoover, throughout the past few years. Well, today, Darren, he received a pretty special gift. He got a painting of his son from an artist who is well known for painting portraits for family members of those who have died. Darren Hoover has seen pictures of the painting before as the artist was working on it, but until today has never seen it all done with the frame and everything. We were at the Leighton framing shop today as he saw the finished product, and even though he has tons of pictures of his son Taylor, he says there's just something about a hand-painted portrait that's different.
I think to me, at least for me, it's actually real, if that makes sense. It's beautiful, and he's done an awesome job.
The painter, J.R. Johansson, works out of his Huntsville studio to do these portraits. He says it is an honor to do them for families and says there is nothing like seeing their reactions when they look at the piece in person for the very first time. And get this, Hoover wasn't the only one getting a special portrait from Johansson earlier today. Just before he came in, there was another family at that shop from Cache Valley who was getting a painted portrait of their daughter, who was known in the area as being tougher than a bullet. You probably know that story, but we'll have that with her family as well as more from Hoover and Johansson coming up tonight in our 10 o'clock newscast. But Mike and Debbie, there were certainly a lot of emotions today as these families were getting these portraits.
Incredible gift, really incredible gift. All right, Alex, great story. Thank you very much.
All right, checking in with Kevin now. Kevin, all
are welcome.
With the Memorial Day weekend about to start, many Utah families are preparing to honor those who made that ultimate sacrifice. For one Gold Star father, that remembrance came early. He invited our Alex Cabrero to be with him as he received a gift that stopped him in his tracks. Alex joins us live tonight, and Alex, I'm sure this is a moment he will remember forever.
Oh, absolutely, Debbie. You know, even though it's been almost 4 years since his son died while serving overseas, there were plenty of tears today when he received this gift. For just a second or two, if you looked in his eyes, it was almost like his son was brought back to life.
You can find all sorts of picture frames at Patura Fine Art in Leighton.
I'm still going to give him the credit.
But what Darren Hoover saw,
Oh my gosh,
was truly one of a kind.
that looks awesome.
If a picture is worth 1,000 words, then what's a hand-drawn portrait worth when it brings back your son?
That was the actual physical last time that I saw him.
Sergeant Taylor Hoover from Utah was one of the Marines killed during the American withdrawal from Afghanistan in 2021. His portrait was painted by J.R. Johansson, who has become known for painting those who have passed for family members who miss them.
I've had so many experiences painting portraits that I know that they're still around. They're not gone.
It's that connection to strangers and their stories that brings his art to life.
To bring to life the pictures of our kids, of our loved ones, it's absolutely phenomenal.
But just before Hoover walked through the door, another family was already here. This time, it was for Desiree Turner, who was 14 years old when she was shot in her head in Cache County and left to die. She survived but passed away last month at the age of 22. Johansson just had to paint her for her family.
It is just amazing. His work is wonderful. It's beautiful.
It's that reaction, Johansson says, that makes it all worth it.
When I see the emotion that they're giving, that is my reward.
And in a shop where memories are framed, two families found something that doesn't just hang on a wall, it stays in their hearts.
It's beautiful, and he's done an awesome job.
Now, Johansson doesn't charge for these portraits. He says they are gifts, and the only payment he accepts is the reaction from the families when they see it for the first time. He says that is payment enough. Mike and Debbie Hoover told me his portrait is truly priceless.
Alex, what a sweet story. Thank you for sharing that with us tonight.
It is.
Well, many have this Memorial Day holiday